Hey, good evening and welcome to the Drinking Shed. I'm Darren.
And I'm Rob.
And we're back again having another cocktail.
We are.
Tonight we're going to do something a little bit different. As you well know, we tend to do a lot of bourbon whiskey, that kind of thing. And tonight, there's no bourbon or whiskey out.
Nope.
So in the last week or so, it's kind of warmed up here.
Yeah, it's a little bit springy.
So we were getting all excited for spring. Now it kind of cooled down again for a few days, hence the long sleeve shirts. But nonetheless, it's still doing pretty good.
The California
it's not too bad
lifestyle.
out. Yeah, the California lifestyle.
Yeah.
So we're actually going to make a cocktail out of the book Shake.
Shake.
Eric Prum and Josh Williams. We're excited to make one. It's kind of a springy type drink. We got a few fresh fruits in there. We got a little bit of lemon juice.
Yeah, we got a little acidity, right? A little fruit, a little honey for sweetness.
Yep, a little acidity to bring out the bite and make you even more thirsty. The honey to go over the top of that and make it sweet so it's better palatable. And the one we're making tonight is actually called the Blackberry Fence Hopper.
The Blackberry Fence Hopper, yeah.
Outstanding.
And we're but we're still staying within the realm of our whiskey purveyors. We're using High West vodka for this particular guy. Yeah, little High West vodka from Park City.
Which is an outstanding vodka.
Yeah.
If you like vodka.
Yeah, so it's...
Not everybody does.
That's true. We keep it in our freezer, though, just in case. And tonight, that just in case...
Is in case.
Is in case.
There we go.
Right.
Beautiful.
So we're going to make this cocktail, and we're going to throw a bunch of stuff together, and we're going to muddle a little bit of stuff, and then we're going to shake it up, and then we're going to dispense it in here, and top it with a little spritz.
Beautiful.
So what do? We got a shot glass, or an ounce and a half of fresh squeezed lemon juice. We happen to have a really nice lemon tree in our backyard, so a Meyer lemon tree, so it's not quite as acidic as a regular Meyer lemon, right? Yeah. So we use that. And then we're going to add in about 8 blackberries. So we actually got a little bit of a fruit medley here. We've mostly got blackberries, but a few raspberries in it. And then the next piece that goes in is actually some honey. And we have, what do we want? Like a shot of honey, right?
A shot of honey.
Yeah, so we can do it that way. We can actually just pour it into the glass just to check what it is, because it's quite a bit of sugar. So let's stop just about 2/3 of the way.
Viscosity.
I know, look at that.
Holy cow.
Pretty good, though. So we're going to add that baby in there.
And while we're waiting, we'll tell stories.
3 days later, we're going to muddle a cocktail. Yeah, it's probably better just to pour that straight in here.
Yeah. Just to pour it.
So we have a muddler, and we'll just throw that in there. It's all good. We don't need it all in at the same time, so I don't want it overly sweet anyway. It's already got the berries in there, so we're just going to take that and muddle that up into a kind of a puree, I guess, if you will. Not quite as if we were going to
Not quite liquid.
Not quite like we're going to make a mojito. We're just going to mash down everything.
Yeah.
So once you've kind of got this mashed in with your muddler and you feel, well, I think I could put that in a cocktail and people wouldn't mind drinking it type of situation, right? It's like what I tell people when they're cooking. It's look at it this way. When you dice things up as a cooking person, you look at it and you go, well, how small of a dice should I go? I tell people, how small of a piece would you want to see on your plate? If you cut a carrot and it's this big, that's ridiculous. If you cut it the right size, you just eat it organically, right? So that's the same thing I think about it in here is how much muddling would I want this to be without it just being mush?
Right. Not quite mush, but not as solid either.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's it. So once we have that in, now we're going to add a couple shots, if you will, 1.5 ounces each of our favorite vodka. High West is getting props today.
Yeah, go High West.
Look at it, actually pours in like a nice little elixir there, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
And now the key piece, which you have to have for this, by the way.
Ice.
Crushed ice.
Crushed ice.
Yes, so we're just going to kind of knock that in. We want to knock that in so the ice actually just goes just above the rim of, or not the rim, just above the base of where the cocktail water liquid ends. Yeah. So just above that. And then you got enough ice to put it in and give it the old shaker-rooney. Which we have there. Last piece.
Ice.
You could put a little in there. You do your piece, I'll do mine. vigorous shake for how long?
30 seconds.
30 seconds. I don't know if my arm can take that. Are you sure? How about 15?
15 is good.
That feels good.
Nice. That's a figure 8 shake.
I wish I was one of the really good bartenders that just
shake. They call it the Japanese shake, right? Yeah.
Those guys are so good at it, and gals. I am horrible at the shaking of a cocktail for sure. Bust that off. We're ready to roll. Would you like ice or just pour it straight in? Let's just pour it straight in and keep the lid just like we have it.
Let's get this out of the way.
Let's go about 2/3. And the reason why, garnish of lemon, and the last piece that we're going to put in is actually club soda to make that effervescent. And that is our cocktail.
Beautiful.
Now the question is, what's it going to taste like?
There we go. This is the first time we made this, by the way.
Yeah.
We should have tested.
Oh, I think it looks pretty good. I wish I was on a beach.
I wish I was on a beach. Wow, actually the club soda makes that really good. It gives it that bubble. I like that a lot.
You remember, we were kind of thinking about that. We go, well, do we really want the club soda in it? Does it make it? But I think
it does.
If I add it all in, we mix it into yours and see what you think. I think that's probably the way to go, is to mix that all the way in.
That's pretty good. I don't think I could drink too many of these because it's just sweet, and I'm more of a dark alcohol kind of guy. But I could drink a couple of these if it was warm out. No doubt about it.
This is the classic vodka drink.
Yes.
And for me, that's why I don't drink a lot of vodka. But it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. I end up
I could actually put a thyme sprig into that too. I think a thyme sprig would go really well into that.
Good. Yeah.
Just a little green garnish on it.
That's what I love about these books, right? Is you look at these and you do this, and you say, I'm going to try a little of this, I'm going to try a little of that, I'm going to throw a little of this in there.
And by the way, that shake book, they have great pictures.
Yeah, they do.
Great explanation. They show you all the ingredients.
Yep.
If you can find it, you can. Well, I know you can find it because I found it. So if I can find it on Amazon, you can find it too, or your local bookseller.
Oh, now we're advertising for Amazon.
Yeah, that's not what I'm trying to do. That's where I just happen to find it.
At your local bookseller.
Yes. It's a great book, so pick it up because it's got spring, it's got summer, it's got fall, and it's got winter. They're all broken up. They have it from an eggnog to this.
I was going to say the ironic thing was we looked at the eggnog before this. We ended up going with this over the eggnog.
I know, we were so close to making the eggnog. Which was fresh vanilla ice cream and bourbon and rum in it and shaken in a shaker and then strained out. With cinnamon and nutmeg. I'm not going to lie, I was kind of wanting to do that one.
Yeah.
But I like this. I'm glad we tried it. Right. So anyways, that's our Blackberry.
That's our drink tonight. Thanks for coming by the Drinking Shed. And again, I'm Darren.
And I am Rob for now.
And we shall see you on the next episode.
When we do whiskey.
All right,
All right, you guys.
Have a good one.
See ya.